back at it.
Isn't it nice that we decided to twin today?
I know, right?
Off the grid shorts.
What are we repping? Off the grid and that fresh hood wrap tee.
Manufacturing.
Yeah. No plug there at all.
Nope, not even a little bit.
All right, so what are we doing with this thing?
We're gonna, well, you finished window nets yesterday, so I can finish up the new fluid logic systems, and then we can get our spare rack done. So that's where you're gonna get your super speedy tube matching done, so you're way faster than me.
I love grinding.
I can finish. I know you also have a grinder.
Yeah. There's a half-eaten one over there at least.
But yeah, I've installed a few fluid logic systems, so now that the window nets are done, I can land the motors and do the breather hoses and get that wrapped up. And we can get this done. These are some of our biggest chores left on the car, and then we'll pull some drive plates and put some new studs in, as seen here.
Where's the stud finder?
I don't need to find it. I'm right here. All right, let's get to work.
So when you leave your safety glasses or spectacles or reading glasses or whatever makes you see better at night,
Start over.
when you leave them,
Start over.
when you leave them on the dash of your truck that has window tint everywhere but the windshield and the sun's glaring right on them, they get really hot. So in order to fix that, I figured put them in the freezer for a couple minutes, which they feel amazing. However, I can't see shit. So the concept about this is using the jack to mount itself. A quick little tube in there so it grabs like it would grab the arm. Once you locate the jack into the basket that's above the tire, just hit the switch, drive it out, keeps itself in nice and strong. That's the concept of it.
Well, I get asked a lot, how do I jack it? And it's with an AGM electric jack.
100%.
If you're gonna jack it, that's the only way to do it.
Shameless. Much better. Also, that's really hot. So what's the good thing about saving all the old race car takeoff parts that we all do? And what's the bad thing about it?
The thing about us car guys is everyone says we're hoarders.
Yeah, we are not hoarders. We just know we can use it for something. Like, for instance...
This was going to rust away in the corner of my shop.
How long ago did we take that off a truck?
We're probably going about 4 or 5 years.
That sounds about right.
So this has been collecting dust, and I've moved it, I don't know how many times. Just went on a wild goose hunt for it, but this little pin right here we're going to use to be a fail-safe for the jack in the basket. So we're gonna pull it off here, cut this off.
Weld it on the basket.
Done deal.
Don't have any issues.
Clean installs only.
What's the one thing about guys? We all know where we leave our shit even though it's a clutter. And what's the one thing that happens when you can't find it?
Someone cleaned up my mess.
Yes.
And didn't tell me about it.
Yeah. See, it's not hoarding or causing a mess. It's knowing where your shit is.
Something like that.
Yeah. Knowing where your shit is.
And knowing how to work on stuff. This thing's been sitting around for a while, so we're gonna have to...
Yeah, I might need to lube that in some deep creep.
She's gonna need some love.
Some deep creep.
We'll get it done.
Remember that new blade I put on the bandsaw like 20 minutes ago? Here's where I probably fuck it up because I cut through a weld.
What, are you scared of a little wire wheel action or cut off wheel action?
I want a straight cut. Because that is kind of two size, yeah. All right, that guy's installed. Now for whatever reason, if this jack loses its tension, it can't come out until you pull, Lucas, want to assist me here?
Oh, yeah.
Until you pull that, and then it comes out. And obviously it needs some grease. Pop that back in. Run that up, nice and solid. And that job is done, except for paint. Minor details. Happy wheel prep, helmet prep, car prep, finished, get ready for race Monday.
Yeah, it's time management. If you wait till the last minute, it only takes 1 minute. So it's called efficiency.
Yeah.
Look it up.
That's right.
Just wait for the last minute. Every time.
Don't try this at home. But if you don't have a lathe, a drill press and an angle grinder will work. Rounded edge.
So we're using them out of the back of the box and the 30 amp breaker. Because how we don't lose that.
But being that this is super small, and this is really thick aluminum, I really need to heat this up before I weld it. It does not want to stick to the wheel, and it just wants to turn this into a ball of aluminum. The reason I'm doing this, I'm welding on the wheel stud, or for a new stud for the wheel sensor, because the angle of which this shredder hole is drilled into these wheels for safety, it's too sharp of an angle for the wheel sensors to pick up the TPMS sensor. I keep saying sensor. Sensor. But anyways, this will put it at a flat angle now so it can actually read it.
soon as you walked around the corner.
What'd you do to the time lapse?
Well,
that I'm not gonna post on YouTube because I don't want to get it removed for indecent exposure.
Well, as much as I support Matt and his new endeavors with trying to become a YouTube superstar, I'm also at a point where like I just want this race car done, and I'm not always, even though I enjoy being in front of the camera, not always. So he put a time lapse on, walked around the corner, so I decided to moon the camera as soon as he was out of frame. So I was hoping he was going to discover this in an editing bay a little bit later, but this nosy a-hole got on there. Had to look at it right away.
Because I wanted to see how long it was taking him to peel a sticker out of a sheet.
These hands were not made for this.
But they are apparently fluent in Italian.
And these stickers are fighting me with every angle this car has because it looks like a piece of origami.
Well, she's ready to go. Ready to load up in the morning. Head on out to Vegas. Luke's really tired.
You know, it's one of those things in life, like, people don't realize how being stupid is so simple. No one asks you any questions. But then no one respects you either. So it's like, it's really double-edged sword. Like, it's nice, feels good to know a lot of things. It's also a lot of pressure. But it'll all be worth it when both those cars cross the finish line. But I'm probably just gonna have a full head of silver hair before that happens.
We all are, but you'll be fine. Get some sleep.
You won't be a ginger anymore.
I won't be a ginger anymore. Yeah. So Luke's racing with Mike Osborne in the trophy truck. Ricky and I are gonna be in this cherry mobile that is freshly prepped and ready to go. Thanks to Joey helping out as well.
Bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles. There we go. Now it's better right height.
Oh, come on, Luke. You'll put band marks on the dash. Kids putting roof stickers on. What's that all about?
Hey, Lucas, you ready to go? You.
Yes. Let's do this.
Let's bring this girl to the finish line.
Hey, Luke.
Let me turn off.
Thanks for watching, guys. Good for.
Can you bring the GoPros?
Glad we can get this thing done and head out to Vegas tomorrow. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, I need it. We all do.